Let's see how to run a C program. I'm assuming that you have installed C program on your system.
You can see that the window has been opened. This is my C editor. These are the different file menus. File, new if you want to open a new file, open if you want to open an existing C program, quit to quit the C editor, DOS shell if you want to go back to the DOS shell. Then we have edit options, search, run, and here we have the run option to run a C program, compile, and here we can compile. And the next most used menu would be the window, and here we have zoom. We can close a particular window, and we can see the message window. So let's now try and open a new file. You can see that a new file has been opened. By default, the name of the C program is noname00.cpp. This is the C program window, and this is the message window which you see here below. So here, when we compile, the different messages, warnings and errors will be printed. To see only our C program window, we click on the C program part and we go to window and zoom. So you can see just our C program here in this window. So we type in our program here. This is where we type in our program. We save this program into a /tc/bin directory. This is where the program will be by default saved. Then once we have saved our program, we need to compile it. We can go to compile and click on compile, or alternatively we can press Alt F9. When we compile, what happens is the C compiler will go through every statement of the C program and it will compile it and build it into an executable. If there is any syntax error, compilation errors will be thrown up and the C compiler will come out of the program. So we have to remove all the compilation errors before we can completely build an executable file. Once the executable file is built, we can run the program and the program will be run. So let's see how we can run a program. Let's now open a program which I have already written. The name of the program is sample.cpp. So here it is. I open it. Now I click on this window and go to window zoom so I can see the entire C program in one window. So this is the sample program to display a message. Here I start with the header section. So this is the header section where I've included standard input/output.header and I've included console input/output.header. Now these are header files which need to be included in most programs so that some predefined functions which I'm using in the program can be compiled. Next, we start with main. Void is the data type which this function returns. This is the name of our starting function, main. Now we start with open braces. This is clear screen for clearing the contents on the DOS screen which is there before we run this program. This is the comment line. So you can see that the comment line is within these two symbols, /* and */. This is a non-executable line, so the C compiler will not execute this line. This is for reference for the user so that he knows what this program does. So basically we write here comments as to what the program does. And these comments are very useful when we have a large program and we want to divide the program into different sections. And when the user goes back to refer to the program, he knows what each section of the program does. So here we have the comment. Next we have the printf statement. The printf statement will print the message within the quotes to an output device, and the output device could be a monitor or a printer. Printf stands for print format, and you can see our message is here given within double quotes. Here we've given the message, welcome to C programming. Next we have another comment saying printing stops. Then we come to get character. Get character is for getting a character from the keyboard. So the user will have to enter a character for this statement to finish executing. So what happens? The C program, when it encounters getCharacter, will pause in the middle of the program and wait for a character to be entered by the user. Once the user enters a character, it will go to the next statement, and in this case, since there are no more statements, it will come out of the C program. Let's compile this program. We can either go to the menu and click on compile, or we can give Alt F9. So we compile, it says no warnings and 0 errors. Press any key. Okay, we come back to our C editor. Now we can run our program, and you can see it prints welcome to C programming on the screen. Now the cursor is here and it's waiting for a character from the user. If I enter any key, the program will return back to our C editor. Let's see what happens when we remove getCharacter from our program. Okay, now I've removed getCharacter. Let's now run the program. You can see even though I clicked on run, nothing has happened. In fact, the output has been printed, but we're not able to see it because getCharacter is not there. To see the output, we now have to go to File, DOS Shell. You can see welcome to C programming. This was printed earlier and it's come out, and now to go back to our C editor, we need to exit. So you can see what getCharacter does here. It basically enables the user to see the output on the screen. So you can see that these are the basic functions which most programs will use. We have the header section, main function, clear screen, printing depending on what the program needs to do, and getCharacter.